This man's life story is truly fascinating. He gave an interview to the local paper in 1938, which gave a great insight into his life. James Everett Tilson was born in Kings Lynn, Norfolk in 1852. To James Tilson and Martha Wilson, he was born in Queen Street, next door to Mr. Burkitt, the well-known corn merchant for whom his father worked. His mother raised 15 children, and James was the second youngest. The Tilsons had been in Kings Lynn for centuries, with his ancestor Robert Tilson, who became a freeman of Lynn in 1592, and his father was apprenticed to Thomas Augustus Carter, merchant, and was made a freeman. So James Tilson could claim he was the last man in Lynn whose father held the freedom of the town. When he was a boy, he worked for Taylor's seed merchants, but at 16 joined the Great Eastern Railway as a cleaner, to commence a long railway career. At the time, there were only 3 cleaners to clean the 3 engines. They were paid 1 shilling a day for 12 hours work. Mr. Tilson spent a few years at Wells in Dereham before he got his driver's ticket at the age of 25. After that, it was a case of gradual promotions, and eventually had the honour of driving the Royals. At the time of the interview, he still had his orders to drive the royal family, and he treasures one paper requesting Driver Tilson to take His Majesty the King and suite from Wolverton to St Pancras on May 15, 1909. Mr. Tilson can remember the present king and his brothers when they were schoolboys on the train. He can recall when he drove the Prince of Wales, the Princess of Wales, the King of the Belgians, and the Duke of Cambridge in 4 different trains on one day. Eventually, he retired in 1917, and then he continued his work for the Lynn Methodism, and he has been a lifelong worker for the temperance movement, for 17 years at the Union Chapel, for 14 years a steward at London Road. Mr. and Mrs. Tilson had been married 62 years. Mrs. Tilson was the daughter of James Smith, for 35 years station master at Narborough. They have 5 children, 17 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. James passed away 2 years after this interview, aged 88. His wife passed away in 1947. So rest in peace, you will be remembered.